From the Zain Scholars Arena, it's time for the Inter-University Battle of Brains. This is the 2009 Zain Africa Challenge. And now, here's the man with the question, Walimu John Sibiot Kumu.
Hello and welcome to the Zain Africa Challenge 2009, Africa's international inter-university question and answer championship. This year, 32 teams have earned the right to compete through their national qualifying tournaments. They'll be answering questions on current affairs, science, sports, literature, history, geography, pop culture, and indeed more besides. This season, we welcome teams from West Africa. So our players have come from Ghana, Kenya, Malawi, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Tanzania, Uganda, and Zambia. That makes 8. They're taking part in a 31-game knockout tournament. That is win and stay, lose and leave, but never empty-handed. Time now for the introductions. In this first round 1 game, entering from my right is the Zain Scholars team from Jomo, Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, Kenya.
Mike Mugusu, 4th year, Electronics and Computer Engineering from Nairobi.
Dennis Baraza, 3rd year, Electrical Engineering and Electronics, and I'm from Kakamega.
James Chalo, 4th year, Electronics and Computer Engineering from Nairobi, Kenya.
And entering from my left is the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Ghana.
William Nelson, 3rd year Human Biology, Jamestown, Accra.
George Arthur Sapong, 1st year Computer Science, Abisim Sunyani.
Percy Boating Ampe, 4th year Optometry, Bompata.
A very warm welcome to both our teams. This year, you and your universities will share over $1 million in individual, institutional, and travel grants. The outright winners will take away the prestigious Zain Scholars Trophy plus $5,000 each, plus $50,000 for their university, all courtesy of Zain. And if you're watching at home, we won't leave you out of the action because you too can play and win the Zain game. A review of the rules. There'll be 3 rounds of face-off and bonus questions, followed by the final 60-second speed round that is the ultimate challenge. Each of you will take up the center position to answer face-off questions on your own without conferring. If you answer a face-off correctly for 10 points, your whole team can help you to answer the bonus question for 20 points. First, in center position, for Jomo Kenyatta University, Kenya, is Mike. Mike, Kenya, safari country. Have you traveled within Kenya? And if so, what's your favorite spot?
As for me, I've traveled mostly in and around the Rift Valley. The Rift Valley stretches from all the way from the northern border of Kenya till the southern border, and within it there are very many beautiful landscapes and sceneries. There are beautiful mountains, lakes, and even hot springs, and the flora and fauna there is also wonderful. So I'd recommend to anyone to come check out the Rift Valley. Right, you're a great PR man. Yeah. We now have William from Kwame Nkrumah University, Ghana. William, right. I'm given to believe that you're a leader of men and I dare say women. Would you go and expand on that understanding?
Yes, I am the vice president of our University Students' Union.
And what does that entail exactly?
Yes, I represent my entire university on a number of committees, and we make very important decisions. But most importantly, we set very good examples for the rest of our students to follow as leaders.
Well, you won the toss to choose a category first. Yeah. So let's have a look at our first 4 categories. And they are African current affairs, it's about time, odds and ends, volcanoes. Which is it to be, William?
African current affairs.
Current affairs it is. In January 2009, Fanel devastated Madagascar. What type of weather event was Fanel? Jomo Kenyatta?
A tropical cyclone.
That is correct for 20 bonus points, 5 points apiece and a 5-point bonus for all three. With Zimbabwe's inflation rate at 100% per day, in 2009, economists proposed pegging its currency to the South African rand, as is done in which three nations in the common monetary area?
Lesotho, Swaziland, and Botswana.
And Namibia. 10 points, bringing your total to 20. Mike, choice of category, please.
It's about time.
It's about time it is. A person who has reached the biblical milestone of 70 is how many years old? Jomo Kenyatta?
30.
No, I'm turning it over to Kwame Nkrumah.
70.
That is correct. For 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. If one asks how many full days there are in a year, which are the two possible answers?
365 and 366.
Correct for 20, bringing your total to 30 against Jomo Kenyatta's 20. William, choice of category, please.
African current affairs.
African current affairs it is. In early 2009, billions of caterpillars devastated Lofa and Bong counties in which small West African country? Kwame Nkrumah.
Liberia.
That is correct for 20 bonus points, 5 points apiece and a 5-point bonus for all three. The FAO predicted a regional crisis if those caterpillars march into which three neighbors of Liberia?
Sierra Leone.
Yes?
Guinea.
Yes?
In the Gambia.
No, and Côte d'Ivoire. You got 2 out of 3 for 10 points. William, choice of category, please.
African current affairs.
It is. In January 2009, Kofi Annan and Bill Clinton headlined the This Day Awards Festival of Ideas in which West African nation? Jomo Kenyatta?
Ghana.
No, I'm turning it over to Kwame Nkrumah.
Nigeria.
Nigeria is correct for 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. 1, that same week, which literary icon visited his native Nigeria for the first time in 19 years?
Wole Soyinka.
No, I'm afraid the answer is Chinua Achebe. 2, he had spent those 19 years as a professor in which country?
The United Kingdom.
No, in the United States of America. William, choice of category, please.
African current affairs.
Current affairs it is. The first African Diaspora Obama inaugural ball was headlined by which Beninese singer, founder of the Batongo Foundation and UNICEF ambassador? Kwame Nkrumah.
Angelique Kidjo.
That is correct for 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. Other diaspora inaugural balls featured 1, which DRC artist who recorded Virunga Volcano and Evasion?
Kanda Bunguman.
No, Samba Mpangala. 2, which French Cameroonian sister artists Hélène and Celia Fossard?
Go. I don't know.
Les Nubiennes, or the Nubians.
Okay.
William, choice of category, please.
Odds and ends.
It is. Which nation publishes the newspapers Shinmin Evening and Yangtze Evening Post? Kwame Nkrumah.
China.
Correct for 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. Vietnam, India, North Korea, Laos. Which nation bordering China publishes 1, the Saigon Times in Ho Chi Minh City?
Vietnam.
Correct. And 2, the Pyongyang Times?
North Korea.
Correct for 20 points. End of round 1. The scores stand at 20 points for Jomo Kenyatta University, 100 for Kwame Nkrumah University. Now, whenever a team makes its first appearance on the Zain Africa Challenge, we think our viewers right across the continent should find out something about its university. So here now is a profile of Jomo Kenyatta University in Nairobi, Kenya.
Founded as a College of Agriculture and Technology, Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, or JKUAT, was fully accredited as a university in 1994. JKUAT programs range from biotechnology research, computer science and information technology, statistics, actuarial science, food science and technology, geomatic engineering, architecture, biochemistry, biomechanical and environment engineering, to name a few.
It has a good reputation for teaching in engineering, and it also offers a lot of opportunities in terms of attachments and job connections.
It's on the outskirts of Nairobi, which gives you a lot of peace and quiet to read. It's not in the bustle of the city.
JKUAT's vision is to be a world-class institution of excellence for development, in line with its mission of producing leaders in training, research and innovation.
Those were scenes from the campus of Jomo Kenyatta University, Nairobi. Onwards, onwards, round 2. The score stands at 20 for Jomo Kenyatta University against 100 for Kwame Nkrumah. George is in center position now for KNUST. And tell me, George, something about your school.
Okay, KNUST, or Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, was actually the premier university developed for science and technology in Ghana. It was set up to produce the best science and technology students. And our school's motto is actually something of much pride to us. It's Nyansapo Wasane no Bajima. The knot of wisdom is untied by wisdom, by the wise people.
I'm going to think about that all day.
Thank you.
I'm going to turn over to you, Dennis. We're still in Safari Land. A memorable trip to you would have taken you where?
My most memorable trip was once when I traveled to the Mount Kenya region in central Kenya. I like the trip because the region has quite beautiful scenery. The people are very friendly, and it's an inspiring thing because the mountain is snow-capped, but it lays almost on the equator. And another thing on top of it all, the country borrows the name from the mountain.
Right, let's continue to take the Zain Africa Challenge. Have a look at our 4 new categories, and they are Astrological Forecast, Chemical Symbol Spelling, Great Rift System, Italian Words in English. Dennis, choice of category, please.
Astrological forecast.
Astrological it is. Which term ending in scope is a forecast of one's future based on their astrological sign and the position of celestial bodies? Kwame Nkrumah.
Horoscope.
Is correct for 20 bonus points. Havens, houses, hubs. In forecasting a horoscope, the heavens are commonly represented by a circle divided into 12 what?
Houses.
Is correct. Bringing your total to 130 against Jomo Kenyatta's 20. George, choice of category, please.
Astrological forecast.
Astrological it is. Fire, ice, earth, which is not one of the 4 elemental groupings of zodiac signs. Jomo Kenyatta.
Ice.
Is correct for 20 bonus points. 10 points apiece. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, which is the Western zodiac sign of someone born on the 1st of August, for 1.
Leo.
Leo is correct. And 2, the 1st of February.
Aquarius.
That is correct. Bringing your total now to 50 against Kwame Nkrumah's 130. Dennis, choice of category, please.
Chemical symbols spelling.
Chemical symbols it is. The chemical symbols for nobelium and selenium combine to make which sense organ? Jomo Kenyatta.
Nose.
Is correct for 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. Which other organ is spelled by 1, boron, radium, indium?
Brain.
Correct. And 2, lithium, vanadium, erbium.
Liver.
That is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 80. Catching up quickly. Dennis, choice of category, please.
Chemical symbols spelling.
Chemical symbols it is. A deadly disease, calcium, nitrogen, carbon, erbium. Kwame Nkrumah.
Cancer.
Cancer is correct for 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. Which other disease is spelled by 1, polonium, lithium, oxygen?
Polio.
That is correct. 2, gold, titanium, samarium.
Otitis.
Time up. The correct answer is autism. George, choice of category, please.
Astrological forecast.
Astrological it is. Bat, monkey, rat, which is not one of the zodiac animals in Chinese astrology. Jomo Kenyatta.
Bat.
Is correct for 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. 1, the Chinese zodiac cycle comprises how many different animals?
12.
That is correct. And 2, 2009 saw the beginning of the year of which domesticated animal?
Dog.
No. The correct answer is ox or buffalo. Choice of category, please, Dennis.
Great Rift System.
System it is. In 2007, 61 kilometers of land cracked open by 8 meters in Danakil Plain of which landlocked nation? Jomo Kenyatta.
Ethiopia.
Is correct for 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. Arabian, Iranian, Indian, Nubian. Which 2 names are given to the tectonic plates pulling apart in the Great Rift System?
Nubian and Indian.
Sorry, Nubian and Arabian for 10 points, bringing your total to 120 against Kwame Nkrumah's 150. Things are getting close. Dennis, choice of category, please.
Great Rift System.
System it is. At the southern end of the Red Sea, the Great Rift forms a triple junction at which Gulf? Kwame Nkrumah?
The Arabian Gulf.
No, I'm turning it over to Jomo Kenyatta.
Gulf of Aqaba.
No, Aden is the answer. Dennis, choice of category, please.
Great Rift System.
System it is. Armenia, Syria, Yemen. The northern end of the Great Rift is in which nation along the Mediterranean? Jomo Kenyatta.
Syria.
Is correct for 20 bonus points. Just south of Syria, the Great Rift forms the Bekaa Valley that runs through which Mediterranean country north of Israel?
Lebanon.
That is correct. Bringing your total to 150 to Kwame Nkrumah's 150. Equal. Dennis, choice of category, please.
Great Rift System.
System it is. Bacteria, parasite, virus, which causes Rift Valley fever, now widespread through sub-Saharan Africa. Kwame Nkrumah.
Parasite.
No, I'm turning it over to Jomo Kenyatta.
Virus.
Is correct for 20 bonus points. Rift Valley fever can, in rare cases, cause the onset of encephalitis, an inflammation of which organ?
Brain.
That is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 180. And End of round 2 with 30 points in it. It's a seesaw now. 150 for Kwame Nkrumah, 180 for Jomo Kenyatta. Now, by way of international introduction, let's place the spotlight on Kwame Nkrumah, University of Science and Technology, Ghana.
Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, or KNUST Ghana, was accredited as a fully fledged university in 1961. KNUST hosts undergraduate and postgraduate students from all over Africa and the world.
It gives you that right background when you want to develop yourself in your chosen field.
Offering courses ranging from art, business, law, science and technology.
Kwame Nkrumah University is the premier science university in Ghana.
The vision of KNUST is to be globally recognized as the premier center of excellence in Africa for teaching in science and technology for development, producing high-caliber graduates with knowledge and expertise to support the industrial and socio-economic development of Ghana and Africa.
The former UN Secretary General Kofi Annan is a product of Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, and so we are not just limited to the sciences. We are doing science in relation to the outside world.
Those were scenes from the campus of Kwame Nkrumah University, Ghana. Round 3, the score stands at 150 for Kwame Nkrumah against 180 for Jomo Kenyatta. In center positions, we now have for Jomo Kenyatta, James. James, we're still in Safari Land. Where have you been and loved?
Mombasa, at the coast, at the Kenyan coast, I have to say. Mombasa has beautiful beaches and nice weather, which we've all had. But I think they also have the best cuisine in Kenya. My favorite dish being biryani, a rice and meat dish. It's very tasty. You should come down there and try it sometime.
I think that's what gives you that lovely sort of figure. Okay, we'll go to Percy, also with a lovely figure, not to be left out. Tell us something about Ghana.
Ghana is the land of gold. We're noted for setting the pace in Africa in independence and now in peace. We want all Africans to emulate our example. Yeah.
Right. You can set the example by choosing a category, though, Percy. Have a look at our 4 new categories, and they are African buildings, Doctor, King Cole. Map this.
Doctor.
Doctor it is. Which medical heart word beginning and ending with C is used with the rest to describe when a heart stops beating? Jomo Kenyatta.
Cardiac.
Is correct for 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. In medicine, which 2-syllable word that begins and ends in C means a small hospital?
Clinic.
That is correct. 2, a recurring or continuing disease.
Chronic.
That is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 210 against 150. James, choice of category, please.
Doctor.
Doctor it is. What is the 2-letter word abbreviation for the tubing inserted into a vein through which fluids can be given? Jomo Kenyatta.
IV.
That is correct for 10 points apiece. Which S term refers to an IV solution containing salt dissolved in water?
Saline.
That is correct. 2, that solution treats which D word for water deficiency in the body?
Dehydration.
That is correct. Bringing your total to 240, James. Choice of category, please.
Doctor.
Doctor it is. What is the A word for a deficiency of red cells in the blood? Jomo Kenyatta.
Anemia.
It is. For 10 points each, insufficient absorption of which metal results in anemia? For 1?
Iron.
Correct. And 2, which oxygen transport protein in red blood cells is abbreviated HGB?
Hemoglobin.
That is correct. Bringing your total now to 270, James. Choice of category, please.
Doctor.
Doctor it is. Patients with diabetes may require regular injections of which sugar-regulating substance? Jomo Kenyatta.
Insulin.
That is correct. For 20 bonus points, which age condition related to diabetes is a very low level of blood sugar that can cause unconsciousness?
Hypoglycemia.
That is correct. Bringing your total to 300 against Kwame Nkrumah's 150. James, choice of category, please.
King Cole.
King Cole it is. Faced with international sanctions and boycotts, which African country pioneered the technology to convert coal into oil? Jomo Kenyatta.
South Africa.
South Africa is correct. And when we hear that sound of lightning, it means that Jomo Kenyatta, James, you get to play the Zain super bonus for 30 points rather than the usual 20. It's in a special category, which today is African primates. Please watch your screen. Which of these primates is A, 1, a vervet monkey?
A.
No. The correct answer is B. 2, a ring-tailed lemur.
A.
That is correct. 3, a Senegal bush baby.
D.
That is correct. You now have 20 points and a total of 330. James, choice of category, please.
King coal.
King coal it is. Fire damp is a mining term for which simple and explosive hydrocarbon that can build up in a coal mine. Kwame Nkrumah.
Methane.
That is correct for 20 bonus points. Chancellery, colliery, coopery, which is another name for a coal mine.
Colliery.
That is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 180. Percy, choice of category, please.
Map this.
It is. Which E is the day when the sun is seen directly above the Earth's equator? Jomo Kenyatta.
Equinox.
That is correct for 20 bonus points, 5 points apiece, along with the Congo and the DRC, the mainland portions of which 4 other African nations are divided by the equator.
Gabon.
Yes.
Somalia.
Yes.
Kenya.
Yes.
Uganda.
Yes. 20 points, a total of 360. James, choice of category, please.
Map this.
Mark this. Which L word is where a map symbols are listed and explained? Jomo Kenyatta.
Legend.
That is correct for 20 bonus points. 5 points apiece and a 5-point bonus for all 3. The Tropic of Capricorn passes through 5 African nations. Name any 3.
Egypt.
No.
Oh, South Africa.
Yes.
Namibia.
Yes. For 10 points, bringing your total to 380. End of round 3. The score now stands at 180 for Kwame Nkrumah University against 380 for Jomo Kenyatta University. We'll be back to play the ultimate challenge when either team has its last chance to win. But first, here's your chance to play and win the Zain game.
This SMS game is open to Zain customers only. The first correct player wins a Zain USB data card with 1,000 Naira airtime. The second correct player wins a 4 GB iPod. The third correct player wins a 2 GB iPod. The fourth and fifth correct players win vouchers for Zain airtime worth 3,000 Naira. The question for today is, Chinua Achebe's Arrow of God is which type of literary work? Is it A, a novel, B, a play, or C, a poem? SMS your answer to 33996. Choose A for a novel, B, a play, or C, a poem. SMS your answer to 33996. Winners will be called and advised on how to collect their prizes.
Happy playing, everybody. And now for the ultimate challenge. One last chance for one of the teams to win. You've got 60 seconds to answer 10 questions as a team in the category of your choice. Speed is of the essence. You can answer or pass on any question. Every correct answer is worth 50 points. If you answer all 10 correctly, each of you will win an extra $500 in cash. The score now stands at 180 for Kwame Nkrumah University and 380 for Jomo Kenyatta University. But it's still anyone's game because the ultimate challenge is worth 500 points. Kwame Nkrumah University, you're behind, so you play first. Remember, the ultimate challenge is the ultimate choice. Have a look at our 4 final categories, and they are African royalty, British lit, words that end in G-U-E, bones.
Bones.
Bones it is. Take a deep breath. Which bone in the human body, seconds away, the necktie-shaped breastbone that protects the heart?
The sternum.
Yes. Makes up your digits, your fingers and your toes?
Phalanges.
That is correct. With the ilium and ischium forms the hip bone?
Pelvis?
Pubis.
No. Is named after a Greek titan and supports the skull?
Atlas.
Yes. Is the tailbone the fused caudal vertebrae?
Coccyx.
That is correct. Forms the posterior part of the skull?
Occiput.
Yes. Has the same name as half of a circle?
Radius.
Yes. Has the soleus and gluteus maximus muscles attached?
Pelvis.
No.
Go.
Is a horseshoe-shaped bone above the thyroid gland?
Thyroid.
Yes. Is a metabone of your hands and knuckles?
Metacarpals.
Yes. With the ilium and ischium forms the hip bone? Yes. Has the soleus and gluteus maximus muscles attached?
Femur.
Yes. It's a jackpot. It's a jackpot. It's a jackpot. 500 points and $500 in cash. What more could you ask for, gentlemen? Bringing your total to 680. At this stage, Jomo Kenyatta, after the ultimate challenge, you're 300 points behind, and you need 7 correct answers to win. Which of the 3 remaining categories would you choose?
Words that end in G-U-E.
Words that end in G-U-E. Take a deep breath, gentlemen. Which word ending in G-U-E is seconds away? A place where recently deceased people are temporarily... Yes. A 5-letter word meaning unclear, uncertain, obscure.
Pass.
The city that is home to the Netherlands Parliament. Yes. A verb meaning to debate or quarrel.
Argue.
Yes. A politician who gains power by rising emotions. Yes. A Jewish house of worship. Yes. A soliloquy delivered by a lone actor on stage. Yes. Used to describe a solitary and dangerous elephant.
Rogue.
Yes. A 2-syllable word for a co-worker or partner.
Colleague.
Yes. A 2-syllable word meaning general exhaustion or weariness. Yes. A 5-letter word meaning unclear, uncertain, or obscure.
Pass.
You've got 19 seconds to work it out.
Vague.
Yes. Two jackpots in a row. How about that for a first game? Signs of things to come. You answered all 10 questions correctly and got 500 points. Kwame Nkrumah, with a total of 680, makes you second this time round, because with 880 points, Jomo Kenyatta University is the winner of today's Zain Africa Challenge. Right, Kwame Nkrumah University, Ghana. I am very, very sad to see you go. A gallant fight, but this is the first time you're in it, so you've got a year to prepare. Yes. Well played. You don't go away with nothing. You'll take away $500 each plus $5,000 as an institutional grant for your university. For the winners, pongezi na hongera. Well done, well won. We look forward to seeing you in another round. You're still in the running to take away the prestigious Zain Scholars Trophy, and as outright winners, $5,000 each plus $50,000 for your university, all courtesy of Zain. In our next game, the University of Malawi takes on the University of Ibadan, Nigeria, in the international inter-university battle of brains that is the Zain Africa Challenge. Do join us again. And from all of us here, it's bye-bye till next time.